Hey, man, you remember your New Year's resolution to get better at beatboxing?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going? You need more time.
Damn it. Welcome
To BJ in the morning.
What's going on? I'm Juan,
I'm Brendan.
and you are listening / watching
BJ
in the morning.
Oh, we said it. It was two different tempos. Let's try again from the top.
You are listening and watching BJ in the morning.
There we go.
Yeah,
High fives all around.
all around.
How you doing today, Juan?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
A little tired.
Same.
A little tie.
Why are you tired? Is
Just
it because we're in our 30s and
Yeah.
we still don't know how to fall asleep at a reasonable hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You think after 30 plus years of doing it,
mhm.
we'd be better at it?
Right. But May's been really, really busy, and I
Yeah.
just feel like I've been a little nonstop lately.
Mm.
And yeah, she's definitely catching up, dude.
Yeah, dude. Who's catching up?
She.
La Llorona?
No.
Oh, man.
She is catching up.
Her, okay.
She. Not her.
Heard.
Oh, heard.
Yeah.
She.
She.
Yeah, she likes to take me out sometimes, you know?
Who?
Not like out.
Like
but
on a date?
No,
Or
not
like with
out.
a sniper?
But like take me out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You're done.
Boink. Just like that. What have you been up to, man?
Dude, the normal.
The normal. Chilling.
Vibing.
Thriving.
Not really. Just kind of surviving at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I've been real tired. Been working a lot. I really haven't found a lot of time to just be me.
Right. So this is not what we're talking about today, but I do have to say,
Okay.
I bought a Nintendo Switch.
I'm going to act like I didn't know that you did that. Okay, you ready? Try it again.
I bought a Nintendo Switch.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Are you becoming a gamer?
I feel like maybe.
A little
But I'm not going to
Juan
be
the
obviously
gamer?
playing games like
I do.
like everybody else does, you know?
Yeah.
You're
getting the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay up all night drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos.
Doritos.
Playing the newest Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I don't think I could get into those games.
I'm out of those games.
I don't know what that means.
That's okay. We can talk about it on a later episode because that's not what we're talking about today.
Right.
But, I mean, if we just decided to change our mind right now,
No.
it would be really weird because I'm not prepped.
But you love video games. I'm sure you could talk about it.
I do love video games. I feel like I don't need a lot of prep for that. So
Mm-hmm.
why don't we just say fuck it and do a video game episode next time? Not right now.
Next time.
No, I'm just saying in general we're gonna do it.
Next time.
Juan's finally gonna talk video games.
And I'm not going to know anything that I'm talking about.
So you just need to come at me with a list of
But
things.
like games that I do like to play,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I've been
Candy
playing
Crush?
Mario.
We're not talking about video games today. You're just really excited about your Switch.
I am, but
See, it's funny though because I've been playing my Switch a lot lately too. So
mhm.
because Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom came out.
We're not talking about video games.
No, but
today.
that's another reason I'm really tired.
We're not gonna do it.
And as you know, I'm a big Zelda fan.
Mhm.
I'll save that story for next time.
Yeah, save it
for
for the
when-
video game episode.
The video game BJs.
Mhm.
But we don't want to keep people around just listening to us talk about video games and then promise them that we'll talk about it on another episode because that would make us assholes.
But it sure will.
It would make us assholes. What do you think?
I think.
I was asking the listeners.
Oh, what do you think?
We'll wait.
They said, hang on, you are the asshole.
But if we actually do the episode on video
Mm-hmm.
games next time,
Mm-hmm.
would we still be the asshole? We'll wait.
They're saying, yes, you still are the asshole.
Okay, sick. But Juan, the reason we keep saying the word asshole.
Asshole. Asshole.
Asshole. Do you remember the thing as a kid where you'd like tell someone to hold their tongue and say apple,
Yeah.
and it would make them say asshole?
Let's see. Apple.
No, I can still hear apple.
Apple.
Yeah, I can still.
Apple.
It still sounds like apple.
Apple.
Why did we think that it made us sound like we were saying a bad word?
I don't know. That's
But you
weird.
would get someone to do it and be like, ooh.
Oh, you said a bad word.
You said a bad word. Or you could
Or-
do that with
Or
pirate ship.
or
Uh-huh.
spell I cup.
Uh-huh.
Spell
ICUP.
Ew, yucky.
Oh man, to be a child
You're
again.
nasty.
And now we can just say the F word whenever we want.
Fuck.
Speak.
He's like, fuck. He's like, oh, that's nasty.
I haven't heard that since high school. But the reason we keep saying the word asshole.
Asshole.
Put your tongue back in your mouth. Is because today we decided to take a little stroll through Reddit. Uh-huh. Yeah. The listeners have no idea what you're doing right now. Don't put that there. So we decided to take a gander at r/am I the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And we both have two different kind of topics, kind of categories. And we're going to read a couple of them and see what we think.
Let's talk about that.
We can't say that. That's not our catchphrase.
Let's
just jump on into
let's read it.
Let's
read it.
let's read it.
So
do you want to start?
Okay.
Or
Well,
should I start?
I think you should start, but we have to let them know
Mm-hmm.
our categories that we have.
It's pretty easy,
It's the same
but different.
but different. So we are both on r/am I the asshole,
Mm-hmm.
but
And we have it filtered for the top posts from the past year,
Top
but also
posts.
filtered
past year
separately for a different topic. Mine is
not
different than Juan's.
Brandon's posts are not the asshole.
And Juan's are the asshole. We'll
Mine
let you
are-
think if that has any kind of other meaning to
Mine
it.
are asshole.
Is it because you're the asshole?
Brandon's is not the asshole.
Maybe we're both assholes. I don't know. We're saying asshole a lot. Welcome to this episode. It's called Asshole BJs.
Asshole.
And you're going to keep saying it like
You
that?
gotta You gotta spell it like in the title. AHSS. Asshole. Asshole.
Asshole.
All right. So how are we gonna do this? Are we just gonna randomly like scroll and pick, or
Yeah, so like I'm going to start reading this one.
okay?
You're going to listen.
Sure.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
And then you'll find one
Right.
and do the same thing.
I think I'm just gonna like hit a scroll,
Yeah.
punch it.
Yeah, and there are definitely some that we probably won't read. Right? Like if it's too
Too much.
we know our audience.
Too much. We'll bleep it.
We'll just cut it out.
Just
you won't
bleep-
even know it's there.
Just bleep the whole thing.
Just imagine how much content we might have that you have never heard or seen. It's none because we put basically everything out on the internet.
Just think about it.
Everything we do is on the internet. You just got to know where to look.
Pretty much.
Are
Are you ready to read Not the Asshole?
Yeah, so this one has been deemed a not the asshole post. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I on your cords?
Mm-hmm.
My bad, dude. Oh, am I still? Whoa, be careful.
right.
All right, so this is, am I the asshole for bringing my sister-in-law's wallet to the restaurant when she conveniently always forgets it?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So my female 28 significant other, Amy, or no, sister-in-law. I read that completely wrong. Sister-in-law, Amy, always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet or domes up with some excuses as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make so much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. I do make a fair amount of money, but not as much that I can treat someone every time they come into town. Nonetheless, in the past, I have just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She has made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night, and before we left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be the asshole, and I'll admit, I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. As we were leaving, her and my husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside and found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse and we went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said, no, we need one bill because she forgot her wallet again. And I reached into my purse and said, this wallet? She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So, am I the asshole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant? So, Reddit has deemed this not the asshole move.
Not the asshole.
I have to agree, obviously. Like, if you know, if you're one of those people who relies on everyone else,
right?
You're just...
But not only that, she's the one making the reservations.
Yeah.
And picking the places to go. And yeah, I mean, if it happened once, maybe twice.
Yeah. They'd have to be really spaced out the 2 times, though.
Right. Then maybe you would be the asshole.
Yeah.
But if it's time and time and time again, no, dude.
No, I think... Like, I can't honestly think of a time I've ever forgotten my wallet by accident, let alone on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people
especially going somewhere.
Yeah.
Or going to eat or, especially if you decided to go to that place.
See, I'm like, here's my wallet.
Yep.
And just imagine, we're like, hey, let's go get food later. And I'm just like, forgot my wallet. Oh no, my wallet's gone.
Where is it?
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Mom's got it, dude.
You hit mother.
Just holding it.
She's gonna be mad.
It's okay.
Asshole.
But yeah, dude, like I'm one of those people who's really iffy about people like spending money on me. Like,
right.
I get like if you invited me out to dinner and you're like, I got you, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
If I invited you and was like, I don't have my fucking wallet.
Yeah.
You'd probably still get me, but then I would Venmo you later.
But like that's kind of like a dick move, you know what I mean? Like, hey, let's go to Cheddar's.
Never been there. Is it good?
It's all right. It's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
You want to go?
Yeah, let's go right now.
You paying?
I
forgot my wallet.
But like, I'm not inviting you though.
Oh, I guess I invited you.
You technically invited me, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I forgot what I was saying, but not the asshole.
No, dude, seriously, like, get your shit. Like, start making her stay at a hotel.
Yeah, and stop going out to eat with her.
Yeah.
Just tell her, hey, my mom's favorite line, we got food at home.
Everyone's mom's favorite line.
Or
you just swerve that car on over to McDonald's.
And
forget to order anything for her.
Or ask her in the car, oh, do you have your wallet?
I'll turn around.
And she says, nope.
You turn around.
You either turn around.
No, you just turn around.
Or
kick her out.
Pull up next to the trash can where all the homeless people dig into.
Yeah.
And let her pick her dinner. Say, hey.
Full on feast.
Dinner's on me.
Ask that dude with the slimy beard.
Right.
He seems to know what's up.
I don't understand people's obsession with going to really expensive restaurants all the time.
I can't think of an expensive restaurant I've ever been to, honestly. Like, I've never been to a fancy dinner place.
I have.
Yeah.
But not because I really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't like the food from expensive, fancy places.
Yeah, dude, they're like $45 for a single bite.
Yes. You want the scalloped potatoes?
That's not that fancy, actually.
It looks fancy, though.
I'm just thinking of Ratatouille now.
Weren't we at like the... Where was it? Was it the Ritz-Carlton? And they served us scalloped potatoes? Didn't they?
Maybe. Is that place that fancy though?
Supposedly.
For Tucson?
Yeah. Shall we move on?
I think so. But I was gonna take a look at some of the the comments.
Oh, comments. Okay.
So the top comment with the most awards and everything on Reddit says, "Not the asshole, but you should totally have flipped a switch, left your wallet at home, only brought your license, so she had to cover the whole bill, then never taken her out at a restaurant again."
Mm-hmm.
That would be like the cool asshole move.
And record it.
Yeah, dude, get it all on video. But just think about that. It's like, I have your wallet, but I don't have my wallet. Maniacal laugh.
Oh shit!
That would be such a good villain like origin story.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and then you become like the most evil person ever.
Just to your
that.
sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Like
you put glue on her bath mat.
So when she steps out of the shower, stuck to the bath mat. Straight up stuck.
Never to be moved.
Never ever. Is the bath mat glued to just her feet or to the ground?
To her feet.
But not the ground?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got to shimmy.
Shimmy. Shimmy.
You can't really walk. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
That's the sound of the bath mat?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm coming to the expensive restaurant. Oh, no, you can't put shoes on or you can't go in.
Oh, man. All right. So.
You have an asshole one.
Asshole. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
For telling my parents they ruined New Year's celebration after they kicked my husband out over a joke. I've been married to my second husband, Mike, it's in quotations.
Because it's not his real name.
For 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a jokester and loves to crack jokes all the time. He especially likes to joke with my brother, Ethan.
Not his real name.
Why are we putting fake names?
To protect their identities.
Well, why can't we just put my husband and my brother?
I don't know. It might come in handy later.
So, husband, Mike.
Mike.
Brother.
Ethan.
All right. Okay. He especially likes to joke around with my brother, Ethan, and his wife. No name for the wife.
No name.
Ethan used to be okay with it until he started complaining about Mike taking it too far with his jokes.
Uh-oh.
Some context about Ethan. He said his wife couldn't have kids, so they adopted a boy, Joey, 2 years ago.
Not his real name.
Mike has been making silly, lighthearted jokes involving Joey's biological parents as a way to mess with Ethan and his wife. I already talked to Mike, and I tell you that he's 100% means no harm. Okay. She put he's 100% means no harm.
Mm-hmm. He is 100% means no harm.
He 100% means no harm.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just trying to get them to react. So fast forward to New Year's Eve, my parents hosted a big celebratory dinner, and Ethan and his wife came. While we were eating dinner, Mike decided to tell a knock-knock joke to Ethan. He said, "Knock, knock." Ethan laughed and said, Who's there? Mike replied, Joey's biological parents. Then he bursted out laughing. Silence took over and Ethan's facial expressions changed. His wife called Mike an idiot, to which Mike replied, Hey, relax, it was just a joke. An argument ensued at the dinner table, and dinner was paused. My parents suddenly told Mike to leave, which I thought was too harsh. I tried to speak to them and get them to calm down, but Mom insisted that Mike leave. We left, and Mike was complaining the whole time about how they overreacted. I called my mom later, and she told me Mike was out of line with his hurtful jokes about this touchy topic, and told me that I was wrong for defending him and saying he was just joking. She said he ruined New Year's for the family, but I told her it was her and Dad who ruined New Year's celebration for escalating the situation and kicking him out. I told her he could talk to them, but again, they were the ones who ruined New Year's Eve. She called me delusional for this statement and hung up. We haven't talked to them for days. I tried contacting Ethan, but no response.
Yeah, I think they're the asshole, man. Like,
asshole.
I really think the guy who made the jokes, Mike, that's the name they gave.
Right.
If they had brought it up and said that it was a touchy subject anyway, it's like, if you're honestly making like good humored jokes, like, you would stop.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like a bully.
But, like, not only that, like, they can't have kids.
Yeah, and that's not an easy subject.
And that's not something that you just tell anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's really not something you joke about.
Reddit comment. You're the asshole.
Yeah.
Your husband likes to hurt people. It's nothing to do with jokes. Hey, it's a joke. Is not a get out of everything card.
No, that's like those kids who do those stupid fucking prank videos on
it's
YouTube.
A prank.
It's a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro.
It's a prank.
Like, it's the same kind of vibe, right? Like or like I said, he seems like a bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like in high school when someone's getting picked on and the teacher comes by and like, oh, we're just joking around.
Yeah, we're playing.
We're just playing games. We're just joking.
We're buds.
We're joshing.
Right.
Yeah. It's right for the tendon.
Right.
Such a bad knot right there. You fucked.
Was it bad or good?
No, I don't know. No, don't do it again. But no, it's the same kind of vibe, right? It's like, I think those tropes happen in movies a lot where like the family members don't like the significant other, so they make really shitty jokes at them at their expense.
Yeah.
Or at the family member who's dating that person in front of that person to make them seem worse. This is bullying, dude. That's straight up what it is.
For sure. And it seemed like he made the joke once or twice already.
And they were like, knock it off.
And they were like, hey, let's not. But they still allowed him.
They gave him a shot
to come around.
Give him a third or
and
fourth
not
chance.
do it again.
Yeah, I think it's real clear to say that he's the asshole. The wife or whatever, girlfriend or whoever, wife, they were married, right? That's what she said.
Yeah.
The poster, the OP original poster.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a fine moment to have an adult conversation about boundaries and respect.
Yep.
And if your husband can't find balance in those two, you shouldn't go to any more family gatherings. Yeah. I'm just going to say it.
GTFO, dude.
Yeah. Get the family out of your life because they don't want to see you anymore.
Right.
I think it's easy. It's easy.
Where do you think they're at now? So this happened on New Year's.
Yeah, this New Year's that just passed.
Let's hypothetically say
hypothetically
now, as of May.
May.
5
End
months
of
later.
May. What
Is it
holidays?
the end of May already?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
But we're at the end of May.
Uh-huh.
How many holidays have there been since then, right? So after New Year's, you have what? Like Valentine's Day is not really a family holiday.
Martin Luther King.
That's not a family holiday. Easter. Easter's.
Easter.
If you celebrate Easter's.
Valentine's Day.
I just said it's not a family holiday. What else you got? That's it. Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Those are
Mother's Day.
Yeah, I think. So honestly, I don't think they've been invited back unless Mike has learned how to be less of a twat.
Twat.
But that's what I'm saying.
I think whatever the wife's name is, I think she's gonna be stubborn.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna hold out.
She still hasn't yet to talk to her family because she's stubborn. But she's being stubborn because Mike doesn't think he did anything wrong. So he's convincing her that her and Mike are in the right.
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 But as Reddit has spoken, you're the asshole.
Asshole.
So I think you need to get your facts straight and then, again, learn how to be respectful and show boundaries. But that's just me. Are you ready for not the asshole post?
Yep, not the asshole.
What if we disagree with one of these? What is that? I mean, we're barely a voice on the internet right now.
Well, then we will change it to asshole.
We'll change it on Reddit.
Yeah.
Go into the code.
Just type in there. Actually, you are the asshole.
All right, so this one is, am I the asshole for not taking down my video that was a gift from my best man? Where do you think this is going?
Wedding video?
Wedding video?
A prank?
You think it's prank, funny, something like that?
Well, it was a gift from the best man.
And they're refusing to take it down.
Taking it down from where, though?
Yeah, from where is the question. Should we read it and find out?
Read it.
Okay. So,
Reddit.
I haven't read it yet. I'm reading it.
Reddit. Did I read that wrong?
I'm about done with you. All right, so you ready? We don't have music. Should we have music? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
3, 2, 1.
No music starts. Anyways, I have a sister that's 6 years older than me. Not where I thought this was going to start. My parents, for years, cancel on me last minute because of my sister. I have a basketball game. Oops, sorry, sister isn't feeling like going out. I'm graduating. Oops, sorry, sister had a bad day at work. They have missed both major and smaller events in my life because of her meltdowns. Older sister.
Okay.
Meltdowns.
Okay.
I met the love of my life. We decided to tie the knot. From the beginning, I told my parents how I am worried my sister will ruin another special moment in my life. My mom told me over and over again it would not happen. The day of my wedding, I received a voicemail from my mom saying they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick and she was upset. I was hurt. My best man, however, is a jokester. Oh, we got another jokester on our hands.
Okay. Just like I said.
Do you think it's gonna be a better joke than the biological parents one?
Yeah.
Also, your dog's sick. What are you gonna do? Are you taking the dog to the vet, or are you just gonna sit around and cry about it? I get it. Taking care of your dog or pet is important.
But I can't come to your wedding.
'Cause the sick dog.
'Cause my dog's sick.
I don't know how violent dog sickness gets.
But like how sick? Is it
right.
Like terminally ill?
Then you gotta go to the vet.
Go to the vet, get someone to watch it.
I don't know. Wedding's a pretty big deal too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's keep reading.
Continue. This is a man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My best man, however, is a jokester. That's where we left off.
Got it.
He took my phone, then went to my fiance and asked if he could post a video of our wedding as a gift on social media.
Mm-hmm.
She loved his idea. I had no idea about it until I came home. Our honeymoon was at a lakeside cabin, no cell service. The post caption was, "My best friend. He's an amazing person even if his parents never showed up for him." Video was still photos of us next to her parents, me on the dance floor cutting the cake, where you would normally see both parents in wedding pictures. The sound behind the video was my mom's voicemail explaining how they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick.
He posted the voicemail?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I came home a week later to hundreds of messages, family members from both sides insisting I take it down. I was told my sister hasn't stopped crying. My mom is refusing to leave the house. I may be the asshole here. I didn't take it down when I got my messages. I didn't call my family back right away. I waited until my vacation time was over at work and enjoyed my time with my wife in our new home before I contacted anyone. My dad told me to take down the video. It was just a bad night for them, in quotes, is what the dad said. They will make it up to me and my wife for not coming. My reply was exactly, how do you plan to make up my wedding? It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You chose to ignore my feelings on the whole matter. Then he just repeated, he will make it up to me. I told him I would take down the video only when he made up missing my wedding. Flustered, we both hung up the phone before we both said things we shouldn't have. Am I the asshole here? I could have just taken the video down.
But how's the dog, though?
It seems like the dog's okay since it wasn't brought up again.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, leave that video up.
Leave it up.
Leave it up.
I mean, they're never there for you.
I love the I'll take the video down when you make up my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Mm-hmm.
You only get married to one person once most of the time, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a big event. Sounds like it was a lot of fun. And the honeymoon and the week off work and all that good stuff. You left that video going that whole time.
I could think of a Am I the Asshole post that I could put on there.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Outside of the
podcast. Behind closed doors. Mics turned off.
Outside of the podcast.
We don't do anything else. We barely talk outside of the podcast.
That's not true.
No, it's
outside of the podcast.
Honestly, dude.
Not the asshole.
No, like I was going to say, though, like, if any of our parents, like our little group of friends, were like that, we would have done the same shit.
But it's not like they just missed your wedding.
No, they've missed everything.
They've missed everything important to you in your life.
Yeah. But how's the dog?
But how is the dog, though? Is she or he okay? How's Buster doing? That's a
dog name.
That's what I would have asked when I got back.
Yeah.
Be like,
how's Buster?
How's Buster, though? How's Buster doing?
Buster doing okay?
Is he still sick?
Did he get in the chocolate again?
Still got a little cold.
Does he got a little...
He got a little sniffle. But if the dog died, then I could understand them missing the wedding. The sister, not the parents.
Yeah. How long did you have the dog?
Yeah.
Was this a lifelong friend? Like you were babies together kind of dog?
Right.
I could imagine most people missing something for a long-time family pet like that.
I mean, if Echo was sick.
Yeah.
And she was like gonna be not around soon, I probably wouldn't go.
Would you go to my wedding though? If Echo was sick?
Like, is she like dying tonight though? You know what I mean?
What if I was like, bring her?
I would bring her, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be like, Echo, everyone would celebrate Echo. Dude, I'm gonna start crying. Stop it. We're not gonna talk about Echo like that, dude.
No, but
anyways.
Leave the video up until they figure out a way to make up the wedding to you.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I 100% agree.
But by then,
your best man seems like a really good person, good friend.
Good friend. Good friend.
The top posted comment with the most everything says, "You're not the asshole. The truth hurts sometimes, and your parents and sister just got whammied. Your friend is awesome. Please leave the video up."
Right.
Oh, not only would I. Oh, this is another person saying like, "Your friend in the story is the true MVP. Keep the video up until the end of time. Your parents need to be reminded just how much they failed you and favored your sister. Jeez. Your family doesn't like it. Lucky for you, you just married into a new one." Truth. And also sometimes like your family isn't blood, right? Like you can pick your family at the end of the day. They always say you can't, but like you can sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I picked you. Oh no, you're going to cry again? Juan's over here having an emotional episode, guys.
Well, why would we talk about Echo? Huh?
So this one says, "Not only would I leave the video up, but I would start a YouTube channel and add to it. You know, when you post holiday pictures with your mom speaking over it with, 'Sorry we can't make it, Sissy has a pimple.' Or when you post baby pictures with mom and dad saying, 'Sorry, sister's having a bad hair day.'" And then everyone's over here like, "I'd subscribe."
Subscribe.
I'd follow. I want to see the video.
Like button smash.
Do you think we could find the video somewhere?
Maybe.
I want to see it. It's probably like a Facebook video though, so it's like only shared between friends and family. It's getting less family on it lately though.
Right. I did that because my eyes started itching, and I was trying to see if the itch would go away without scratching it.
Yeah. So now we're just making faces.
Am I the asshole though?
I don't know. Read your post and we'll find out. You got another one?
Let's do it. Okay. This one's a little long though. So.
That's fine. We got time.
Am I the asshole?
Yep.
For banishing my teenage daughter's friend from our house. From our house. From our house.
It's like, what's that Steve Martin movie?
Don't tell me
Pink Panther?
Oh, damn it. I was going to say it.
Cheeseburger.
It's a hamburger.
That's right.
From our house because she made fun of my weight. Let me say again. Am I the asshole for burnishing?
Burnishing.
God, motherfuck.
Hey, Juan, want to take a breath?
For banishing my teenage daughter's friend from our house because she made fun of my weight.
See, the title sounds like...
Seems like not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
But it's been tagged asshole. All right. I, 37, female, have 2 kids with my husband, 41 male, a 14-year-old daughter, and a 10-year-old son. Our daughter has always been a little socially awkward to the point that we've had her tested since we suspected her of being on the spectrum.
Oh.
Turns out she isn't on the spectrum. She's just a natural introvert.
Makes sense. Some people are.
Okay. However, this year in school... Motherfucker. However, this year in school, we were thrilled when our daughter made a new friend. Her friend is her age and is in the area which she struggles. Okay. Long story short, she recently invited her new friend over with our approval.
Oh, good.
To have dinner at our house and then spend the night. So my daughter's friend came over. My husband is usually the cook in the family, and this night is no exception. He made us all a really nice meal. During the course of said meal, I asked my daughter's friend, "Are you enjoying the food?" She responded, "Yes. Your husband is a great cook."
Thanks, Dad.
No wonder you've ended up a bigger woman.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, right then and there.
Oh, the room got quiet for several minutes. My husband tried to laugh it off and change the subject, but I wasn't having it.
Nope. Mama's mad.
The girl had just leveled a completely uncalled for insult at me. My daughter's friend seemed to realize that she had messed up, but she didn't say anything else. We finished an awkward dinner in mostly silence, and my daughter's friend
You just hear the plates like clink, clink,
did
clink.
stay the night. Clink, clink, clink.
Mom under her breath like this.
And just
Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Oh, there's soup as well.
yeah.
No, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sorry for anyone with auditory, what's the word?
Auditory dysfunction, dude.
That's not a dysfunction. You just made some gross noises.
All
If I had headphones right now, I'd be so uncomfortable.
All right, let's see where
Does this go south?
Where do we go south here? Okay.
Mm.
This was a couple months ago. Recently, my daughter asked if she could have her friend back over, and I told her, sure, if she's going to apologize to me. When our daughter asked what I meant, I reminded her of what she said. My daughter responded that it was over and she didn't want to bring it up again. She then went to her father and asked. Then went to her father and asked. He said, sure, but
Classic
she
move.
then
Ask
told
Dad.
him what I had said. He came to me and said, daughter's friend just felt awkward and tried to make a joke. It didn't land. For the sake of her daughter, can't you just let it go?
Yeah, let it go.
Yes, I could, but the thing is that I just want an apology from the girl. I need to see that she understands how rude she was before I can get on board with her and my daughter hanging out. My husband says that I'm being weird for insisting on an apology from a 14-year-old girl, especially since the girl is such a good friend of our daughter. I think it's weird that I'm still waiting for an apology. Seriously, that's all I need. I just need to know that any friend of my daughter is willing to own up to her screw-ups. Okay.
I'm going to be real with you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime my parents said I wasn't allowed to be friends with someone, I made sure I was better friends with them. Like, I'm honest. Honestly, there's two friends from childhood that we're still pretty friends with. Pretty close friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Been friends with them since 3rd grade. The teachers told my parents not to let me be friends with them. So guess what I did?
Right.
Became best friends with them. If you tell your daughter not to be friends with this person, she could be best friends with this person. I'm telling you.
For years.
Forever, probably.
Forever, ever.
Also, this is a child
But
who said something out of pocket, out of line. They were trying to be funny, it sounds like. I think the poster's being a little sensitive.
Do you think so you think she's a little insecure and that's why she got so mad?
I think so. I think it's valid to have feelings like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's definitely valid to be upset that someone said that.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a small person. I like to eat. I'm like, that scene in School of Rock with Jack Black's like, I like to eat sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's me. Like, I like to eat. No, but like I've had a small child tell me I was chubby once.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I did? I kicked him across the room. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing. I did nothing because
kicked him across the room and told him to apologize.
I told him to apologize. You're banished from the house, even though it was his house. I was hanging out with his older brother.
Right.
But also like, get over it. It's a kid making a mistake.
I don't know. Like I feel like the joke shouldn't have been made because
true.
Subjects like that can get a little touchy.
Yes.
Especially if you don't know them.
Right. First time over,
So,
not that type
like,
of joke.
If you do know them and they make comments about their own weight all the time, and then you start to feel like, oh, I can make comments like this, even though you probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I say, you're both the asshole.
I think I agree.
Both the
but
asshole.
I think the adult might be holding on a little long. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, obviously that kid felt embarrassed.
Yeah.
Clink, clink. that kid's probably gonna hold on to that for a lot longer than you will.
Yeah.
Because that's core memories right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right
there, core memories. But yeah, like I said, I think it was just a bad time joke.
Oh, let me read a comment.
Oh, you got to read a comment.
Asshole. You're the asshole.
Aw.
Did it ever occur to you that the reason this girl and your daughter clicked as friends is that they're both socially awkward? She is a 14-year-old kid. Even with the best social skills, they often put their foot in their mouths. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ruin your daughter's friendship because your ego was hurt by one offhand comment.
Yeah, for real. That's what we said.
Asshole.
I'm trying to find one. Trying to find a good one here.
You are the asshole.
I was like, what happened?
I was going to say, I was trying to make it sound like you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Remember that?
I do remember that. All right, I found a good one.
All right.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Chris Angel, are you ready? Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight?" Bitch. Already?
Not the asshole.
I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend. I think you forgot a word there, but
I was over my boyfriend's apartment.
Just hovering in air. I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend, and I was cooking dinner because he was studying for exams. I made pasta and a chunky sauce with meatballs and veggies. I told him dinner was ready, and he goes, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" with a lot of emphasis on the last word. I was fed up, had a pretty rough day with work, and I have some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who were pretty abusive. There you go. That's it. We don't need to finish. We already know. Like,
Not
he
the
probably
asshole.
knows. He probably knows.
Right.
Anyways, let's keep reading. So I was irritated. I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta I'd been carrying right on the ground and was like, "Well, nothing's for dinner tonight now, and I better not hear you using that word again. It's for the girls." That's how she responded.
It's for the girls.
I guess so. Girls can use that word, but we can't.
Bitch has become like woman empowerment type of thing.
So should we not use it?
I mean, towards other women, towards women,
to our girlfriends.
To our girlfriends. It just depends on what your girlfriend feels about it.
I feel really awkward about this now. He was freaking out about how much sauce had landed on his rug, and he even said, "You seriously acting like a bitch right now."
Oh, dang.
I don't know what else to call it.
Wait a second. Hold on. Pump the brakes. Take it back a second.
We were just trying to make sure we understood what's going on with this word, and he drops it like that.
Dude?
He drops it like it's hot, like hotter than that pasta sauce.
Wait. Dude?
You don't.
First of all, you said it.
You said it.
First time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you were joking. Maybe it came out the wrong way. And she made it very clear that she did not want you to use that word. And then you're going to go and drop it again?
Who's the bitch now? He is.
What?
He is.
Hang on.
You still going?
You were told to not use the word. And you used it again. Sounds like somebody's got a death wish. You know what I mean?
I mean, fuck your rug, dude. Your face about to get fucked.
Yeah. Why are you being such a bitch right now? And he meant that one.
Yeah.
He meant it that time,
Fuck.
dude. Oh, please tell me they broke up.
There's a lot more to this.
Oh, dang. Keep going.
There's a lot more to this.
Yeah, just keep going.
He freaked. Oh, wait. I already read that paragraph. So, yeah, seriously acting like it. I don't know what else to call it. I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. She thought it was funny, but my boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling and sending me voice memos trying to explain that saying, what's for dinner tonight, bitch, was a TikTok trend. And that he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok. First off, I never heard that on TikTok. Have you?
I think I have.
I don't know.
I
thought that was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't matter if he saw it as a joke or stole the joke. It was still disrespectful. When he used it the way he did, yeah. The second time was real bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if he would have like backed up and like said, hey, it was a TikTok thing. I was joking, whatever.
Pull the TikTok video out on your phone.
Yeah,
and
this is what happened. She'll be mad for a while, probably, but...
And then you clean up the sauce together and get on with your lives.
Or clean it up for her.
Yeah.
But then, you don't go and do it again for real.
Just roll around in the pasta sauce.
Just, hey.
Hey, you want to get saucy?
She got mad at the B word. Let me do it again.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop it a second time. The remix, the redo.
Did you like that?
No.
How about
still
now?
Didn't.
Do it harder?
Yeah.
How about now?
No, chop the arm off. Like,
Jesus. Keep going.
But it didn't change the fact that he saw that shit was funny. It didn't change the fact that he thought that shit was funny. To demean me when I was trying to do him a favor. First off, if your lady or your man's is cooking you dinner,
tell him thanks.
At the very least, give him a back rub. I don't know. Do something nice in return.
Yep.
Just something. You don't call him that. When I was trying to do him a favor, like hell, I came over when he was studying to make a home-cooked dinner, and he decides it's time for jokes. So I put my phone on do not disturb mode for the night, and I split a bottle of wine with my friend and her roommate. The next morning, he was sending me angry texts demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. I was shocked he left it overnight. That's disgusting. So I texted him back saying, yeah, so that's the bitch tax, honey. Leave me alone till you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this bitch isn't anymore. Also, it's vile you left that soaking in all night. She got his ass. Like, that's such a good response.
Yeah.
You got his ass.
Got his ass.
He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own household work. But I did throw a full pot of sauce on the ground, so that's on me to clean up. I told him, yeah, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your bitch. He done.
He
He told me he didn't, and it was just a trend, and I got pissed off he was playing that TikTok trend BS excuse again, and told him, well, I'm starting a trend called saucing, whereas a little joke, people throw pasta sauce around. See, you can't be mad at me. It's just a little trend. It's a jokey joke. It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank, bro.
Bro, it's just a prank.
Bro, it's just
It's a
saucing,
prank.
dude.
It's a prank.
He got really pissed off and hung up on me. And now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is going to be the end of things between us.
Yep.
Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me, "What's for dinner tonight, bitch?" I don't think she's the asshole in this at all.
I don't think so either.
I think that dude had a lot more problems going on. The red sauce, the pasta sauce, I'm guessing it was red. Just like the flags he'd be giving off.
Red flag.
Red flag number 1.
Girl. Red flag.
No,
for
but seriously,
sure.
he should have been in that fucking kitchen cleaning up that pasta sauce, being like, "I'm so sorry. It was my bad. It was a stupid thing. I'm just kidding." But when he dropped the second one, nah, dude.
I was over.
Nope, you done.
The first one could have been redeemed for sure.
Yeah.
The second one. So, like, if it was just the first one and she was just so mad and they're going to be over or whatever, I would be like, all right, you might be taking it a little too far. But, like, the second one.
No, shit. Every right.
After she had just told him, don't use that word with me. And then he dropped it again immediately. Over.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
I don't know. Like, the weird part is, too, like, I understand there's a lot of, like, words like that out there that really offend people.
Right.
Like the C word, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we're Americans. We can't say that word.
Right.
You know? Like, people get really offended by it. But there's a lot of words out there that, I don't know. I try to just think that swear words in general don't mean shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're throwaway words to me.
Yeah.
So that's my thought process on all swear words.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck don't mean shit. Like,
So,
you know what I mean?
I use the harsher swear words to, like, emphasize
Something else.
how angry I am.
Yeah.
Or, like if I say, like, dude, this motherfucker just fucking
Then you're
dropped a thing on my foot.
then you're real mad about it.
Or if I say, dude, this fucking bitch dropped a thing on my foot.
Then you're real mad about it.
Yeah.
But, like, we have potty mouths, dude. We say all the swear words because we were told not to.
We say them all.
We say all of them. You know that song by Blink-182, Family Reunion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't say it because it's got some really bad ones in it. And this is a family show.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
dude.
like, I guess I don't understand, like, how some of those words feel to other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we've just kind of been using the bad language words since
1984.
we weren't alive then.
Since 1976.
We definitely weren't alive then. But
Since 1957.
you're going the wrong direction. There's only one direction here, and you're going the wrong way.
I've been using those words since 1948.
I've been using them since 1902.
I've been using those words since
1887.
1804. I'm a real cowboy.
But if that tells you anything, but like what we learned from this is like words hurt. We know that. We learned that.
Listen to your partner.
Listen, communicate. Talk to them.
Communication.
If they're uncomfortable with something, don't fucking do it.
If you're uncomfortable with something,
Say it.
tell them.
Tell us. We'll talk about it.
Tell us. Let us know. What are you uncomfortable with?
No, but I think, like I said, that word, in the way that he used it,
The second time.
The second time for sure. If she's really uncomfortable with it, he should have known it and not used it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So then the first time would be bad too.
Right.
But it's like there's other words out there too that people get offended by, and we know not to use those words anymore too. You know.
Right.
So this is news to me about that word being that bad. I guess I've never thought of.
Oh,
I've never
I've known.
I've never thought of that being just directed at women before, so I feel kind of shitty about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because that word just means nothing to me. Like I said, all swear words mean nothing.
Back in 1952.
When the word was invented back in 1906.
We used those words for women only.
Wait, I watched that stupid documentary about swear words, and I'm pretty sure that whole episode was about that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Shit. You remember when we talked about doing a bunch of episodes about swear words?
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't.
Let's do it.
Let's do it right now. Start the episode over.
All right. Anyways, yeah.
I think that dude, this is a reality check for him.
For sure.
He needs to get his act together, and maybe he don't deserve you.
From what it sounds like, though, he's not gonna
change. So OP, I hope you. This kind of sounds shitty, but like if you broke up, I hope you find something better.
Yeah.
That's just all I gotta say.
Well, now that we read through all of our assholes and assholes.
What is this voice that you're stuck in right now?
We're taking it back to 1952.
That's how you think they talked in 1952?
The real cowboy.
In 1952.
Yeah.
In
1852. 1899.
This is how you think they talked?
When were the Cowboys a thing, dude?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't 1956.
When was the tombstone set, dude?
It was like 1888.
1801.
1889. 1901. I'm confused. There's a lot. I don't know. Cowboys were a thing.
They were.
They are a thing.
So if you haven't followed us yet,
oh my gosh,
make sure you follow us at BJ in the Morning _ on TikTok and
keep her going.
Instagram. I don't even know what that is because I'm a cowboy from 1784.
1784. Way back yonder. Way back in my day.
If you're listening to this episode,
how? How are you listening?
Don't forget to check out our YouTube.
What's that?
At BJ in the Morning podcast.
There you go.
With the little cowboy yeehaw in the
There's
background.
no yeehaw in there. I was seeing how long you were going to go till you broke. You got more? I'm waiting. Come on, you got it. You got it.
I definitely got more. I just don't know what to say anymore.
Just go for it.
Out on these plains where the wind howls and the dust swirls, a cowboy's heart beats to the rhythm of the untamed. We ride with the sun at our backs, seeking freedom and adventure in every mile. In this land of endless possibilities, the spirit of the cowboy remains forever, wild and unbroken.
What does that even mean?